Hey everyone, how's it going? Nobody block the nasty piece of shit, Amzi, who showed up in my chat, because unlike her, this isn't about her parenting. This isn't about any of that, because I am not her and I would not do that. I also would not dox people and put their lives in danger. I wouldn't do that either. But you see, that's where we differ. And unfortunately, it took until that for me to realize that this is the kind of person I do not want to be friends with, and I do not want to waste my time trying to be friends with this person. A person who has not only made up vicious lies about me, but a person who went to the extent to call Child and Family Services on me and make up a lie, which the police are investigating. And when it's proven that it's her, I will be filing charges. And you will be getting charged, because I'm done with these games. Amzi, it's in the title. Scamzi, Scamzi-rella, Amy, whatever the fuck she goes by these days. That's who. And it takes a sick person to sit there and know my children, know me, and to call CPS over a fake account. It is her, because someone who was friends with her told me themselves that she told them that. No, I have nothing to apologize to Amzi for. I have never done anything to this woman. Like, that's the whole thing. Amzi, what have I done to you publicly? Do I go on Twitter and bash you with Joan and everyone every time I decide, hey, look, you're doing some really fucked up things and I don't want to be your friend anymore? You can never just not be someone's friend. You go to the extent, you go above and beyond to screw people over and mess with their personal lives, because what? Because you're sad and you're that disgusted with your own life that you're gonna mess with people's lives. Like, I'm not gonna name the other person, but you did the same thing to another friend of ours. Like, and your stupid community tab. No, Chris called out you and your parenting after you doxed her. See, Amzi, that's the thing. You do things to people, and then when people react and retaliate to you, you cry victim. And you know what, sweetheart? You're not a victim. I tried to be your friend. I've tried to be there for you. But you know what? I realized you were never my friend, Amy. You were never my friend. I was always just someone you wanted to ride coattails. I'm not even going to say clout chase because I'm not monetized. But it proves in your facts that you're all up in Joe's chat. You're all friends with Joan and all those people who, I'm sorry, Joan, I'm not friends with Amzi because of the friends that I have. The 4 women that are my friends have been way more of a friend than you have ever been, ever, Amzi. I don't even think you know what a friend is. I don't think you love yourself enough to have a friend. And you know what? It's really sad, because I was a fucking good friend to you. Like, I don't know what kind of person can go on a live and attack people's children. Like you're such a flip-flopper. You're 1 minute you're, oh, I hate Joe. I warned you about Joe. The next minute you're all up in Joe's chat. 1 minute you're, oh, Lauren this, Lauren's that. The next minute you're trying to become friends with Lauren again. And you know what? I'm glad Lauren is smart enough not to fall for your shit again like I do. I'm the stupid one who takes you back as a friend and you fuck me over every single time. And enough. I've literally had enough. That's why I blocked you 2 days ago. Oh yeah, Leah, it was 100% a one-sided friendship. Like 100%. Hold on a sec. Sorry, I was texting. Like, do you not realize, Amzi, when you called CAS, like you're lucky I live in a small town and people know me and didn't believe your lies. Because Wesley, like, you know how attached Wesley is to me with his autism. If they would have taken him, Amzi, even for a day, do you know what that would have done to my child? And you don't think about that. Like, I would never do that to someone, let alone you, ever. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, you really need mental help. You don't need a YouTube channel, that's for damn sure, because you dox people. You use your channel as a weapon when you get mad. And you should just delete your community tab because that's not even a fucking apology to Chris. Someone that was friends with her, Leah, they didn't tell me, but they told a friend of mine that she called CAS on me. And yeah, of course Amzi's gonna go live because she's gonna try and get views off this. But I promise you, Scamzi, you scammy little lying sack of shit, I promise you, after this live, you will not come out of my mouth again. You can waste all your energy. You can call CPS all you want. They're not going to do anything because I am a damn good mother and I'm a fucking good friend. You are such a lying, terrible human being. You're like the worst kind of person because you act like you're people's friends. You get close in their lives and then you fucking, like the dirty little snake you are, you try to get all their info and then you use that against them. You're lucky I'm a way better person and I'm not going off and saying every little thing I know right now. You are so lucky that I am at least giving you the courtesy you didn't give me. Like, I can't believe I was this stupid to think you would change. Like, even when everyone was telling me, no, you're just using me, no, this and that, like, I was still willing to give you a chance to be the friend that I thought you were. Hold on, Lindsay, I'm trying to right now. I gotta send it through Facebook. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Like, this has just been like, between that, like the CPS thing, like I was even willing, like I was like, no, there was no way she did that. And then 2 days ago, like, I don't know what it was. I just woke up and I was like, it was her. And then to get confirmation from that this morning that it was you. And I'm going to see if this person will talk to the police, Scamzi. So, because there's already an open investigation. Let me guess, there's like 4 people in your life right now. Oh no, wait, I'll give you 20 because you'll probably get 20 using my name. There you go, girl. Sorry, Leah, I had to do this. Like I really didn't want to, but like from what people were showing me, what she was saying on Twitter about me, it's just like, how can you pretend to be somebody's friend? And then when they back away because you're too toxic of a person, like you're so toxic, Scamzi, I can't be your friend. Like you literally gave me no choice. Sorry guys, I'm not turning on my camera because her and her little friends, who she thinks are her friends, are gonna screenshot me crying again, like she did before. And this is me talking, Scamzi. This is me. No, T Queen, this is the last time I am gonna cry over someone who didn't give 2 shits about me and pretended to be my friend the entire time. Like, I would never do that to your boy, Scamzi, ever. And if you want to dox me, give her. If you want to do whatever, you know what, do it. At this point, nothing would surprise me coming from you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Leah, they are. Honestly, I don't understand what is wrong with her mentally that she has to go to the extent to involve people's children. Like Chris's daughter was afraid to stay in her own home that night, Scamzi. And like, here, I'll give you the link in here then. Hold on. There's going to be weird people trying to pop in though. Like, thank you, Randy. Like, and sorry, Chris, like I know you're working and stuff, and like I don't want to drag you into it, but like, Chris, you need to just block her and keep her out of your life too, because she's gonna come back. She's gonna come back to you the same way. Oh, hey, one sec. I'm just saying a thought.
Go ahead.
Like, she's gonna try to come back to you the same way she tried to come back to me, Chris, 3 times, and I was stupid enough to let her back into my life 3 times just to fuck me over every single time.
It's okay, Brett. It's okay to be emotional about it. You have every right to be upset. Every right. This is like taking everything across the line. Way across the line. I don't understand. I've personally seen Britt be a mother for hours and hours, and she is an amazing mother. And to do that to her, or anyone actually, is just beyond. I don't understand. Even, especially someone that called you their friend. Like, I don't understand how somebody could do that to anyone. She's a great mother, guys. I've watched her like on live with her multiple times, and I've seen her be a mother. And it's really hard for her right now, being pregnant and taking care of her 2 children, and she's doing the best she can. And for you to come in and try and take children away from people is just beyond. What is going through your head?
Sorry.
And look, you still look adorable. Check that out. With your cute little Cabbage Patch face.
I know. My hair's all like...
It's cute. I love when you wear it like that. I think it's adorable.
Yeah.
It was proven it was her.
Well, it hasn't been proven by the authorities yet, but someone that was like very close to her told a friend of mine that Scamzi admitted that she called on me.
Being a mother herself, like, how could you do that to somebody? She doesn't know. She thinks she knows you. If she actually knew you the way she thought she did, she would know that you're a good mother.
She did it allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly until the authorities prove it. She did it allegedly, I think, because
You're frozen, babe.
she knows that when that's the one someone. Oh, are you there? My internet's fucking up. Are you there still? Okay, my internet is fucking up. It's been really shitty in town today. The internet. Here, I'm gonna turn my camera off. Maybe that'll help. Because then it won't use as much bandwidth or whatever. But like, that's the one thing you could do to me that would completely tear my heart out.
Absolutely. I don't even understand why she would stoop that low. Like, she's done some low things, but to go after children, like children, you want to get people's children taken away? Like, we're already in pandemic. This world is falling apart. People are dying all around us, and your concern is Britt's parenting and Chris's parenting because her daughter had some weed.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Krista, not Chris Tucker, but that Krista exposed chick doesn't know me from a damn hole in the ground. I don't even have an issue with her. So if she's going to start talking shit, that's fine. You know what? Her, Scamzi, fucking Joan, that old bag, all those fucking people. Like, if you want to talk shit about me, give her. Because after today, I really don't give a crap anymore. Like, today, I'm letting it out, and, like, that's it. Like, Chris's daughter has a medical condition. Like, for Amzi to throw that in someone's face when it's legal in Texas is pretty fucked up. Because I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not going there. Nope. Sorry.
Don't stoop to her level, Britt. Don't do it.
No, I'm not.
Make your point, but don't.
Yeah. It's just like she was friends with Chris and Lauren after me and Amzi had our falling out. And you know what? I was there was a part of me that was like, I hope to God she doesn't do to them what she did to me. Like, oh, sorry, hillbilly. No, I was just explaining about that, but I won't again. Sorry, hillbilly. Sorry. Um, but yeah, like I was really hoping that with Chris and Lauren that Amzi wouldn't like that Amzi would be the friend to them that she wasn't to me. So like seeing what she's now done to them is just like ugh, it's heartbreaking because I know exactly how they feel.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why it has to go there. Like, make your videos, talk crap. You know, she can say her crap about everyone and whatever, but to try and get children taken out of people's houses is just, it's absurd. I don't understand. I don't understand. This is like, it's trash. It's freaking trash to do that to somebody. You have no heart. You have no heart. There's no heart. You, why would you want somebody's children to be taken away? Somebody that you know is a good mother. You know she's a good mother.
Because
She's with her children 24/7
well, they're in
while
daycare.
being pregnant
I'm like
in a
they're in daycare.
pandemic.
I'm
Sorry.
like they're in daycare right now because the daycare's open again. And
Well,
like
it will be proven, and it when CPS comes, I'm sure they, what do you call it? CIS?
oh no, I already did all that. She did that. She called. I think it was 2 weeks ago, and I went. I did my drug test. My drug test came back clean, and that's when they opened the investigation into the false call.
Well, I don't even understand. I can't even wrap my head around something like that, honestly. It's one thing to make a video and talk smack and go back and forth with nonsense, but to go that far to call Canada, like, what? Like,
Well,
what are you doing? Are you on drugs? Like, is she on drugs? Like something's not right. Something's not right. Something's definitely not right in her head. She keeps doing the same thing to everybody. I don't understand. And now she's gonna ride with Joe after what Joe is doing to all of us, and she's gonna jump in there and pretend like they're buddy buddy. She doesn't have any friends. There's a reason for that, Brett. There's a reason that you have all these friends. Look at all your friends and look at hers. There's 56 people in here that love you, and I bet you there's like 5 people listening to her right now.
oh yeah. Oh hi, Ela. Ela Moon's in here. She's not here to cause drama or anything, but
Hi, Moon.
I'm gonna read her comment quick because I wanted to talk about that for a sec. She said, just trying to figure out what's going on. I feel Joe leaked things to outright hurt me, so I'm trying to stay afloat here, not to cause drama. To be 100% honest with you, Moon, I wasn't in that group chat, but I can tell you that Joe would outright talk to me about that and bring it up and say, oh, isn't that weird? I won't get into it because I'm not going to dredge that up, but if you have to think to yourself, how does someone accidentally put a screenshot up? The
Yeah.
whole reason Joe did that is because Joe was like, fuck Moon's feelings. I'm going to show how terrible of a person Leslie is. She didn't think about your feelings. Joe doesn't think about my feelings. Honestly, I feel like Joe and Scamzi are 2 peas in a damn pod. Donut, I'm just here to talk shit about uni.
You can add KJ into there too. Hi, Moon. I've been wanting to like reach out to you because I really felt so bad about what happened, and I really I've spoken to you more than once, and I think you're an awesome person, and you've always been so nice and kind to me, and I'm just really I was really hurt that happened to you, and it really upset me. So I'm glad you came in here, and I'm glad that you're able to talk about it and hopefully get past it. I know it's probably bringing up so much for you. So I'm just so sorry. I really am. I'm so sorry for you. That was just like really got to me, got to my heart. Like, and I'm so sorry that you got thrown into the mix and so many people have gotten hurt for this vendetta against Leslie. And now she's writing to YouTube. Like, she's writing to YouTube that we're gonna get her channel taken down. Like,
that's the thing. Hold on, I'm just reading Moo's comment.
Yeah, wouldn't either. Twisting everything. She twists anything. Anybody that listens to her doesn't have a brain in their head. I'm sorry. Anybody that will listen to her.
Moon, you don't have to explain that here, honey. Honestly.
No, you don't, honey. You don't at all.
Anyone who, like, look at what Joe did. Joe takes people's tragedies and thinks it's her right to debunk them. She did it with my miscarriages. She's doing it with your child.
Yes, Britt.
She did it.
Remember that.
Like, she did it to Dom too. And you know what? That's another thing. Amzi was in with that too. Like, Amzi knew my whole story about that. And she went on Joe's channel in December and acted like she didn't know shit.
I walked out. I couldn't even stand that. I literally left. I could not even be a part of that. I was disgusted. I was disgusted by that. How do you tell somebody if they had a miscarriage or not? Like, who are you to tell somebody they did or they didn't? And if somebody says it and they're hurt about it and it's upsetting, to just go and throw that out there saying you know something's not true without backing it up, like, and putting those pictures out there of your, oh, Britt, you're gonna make me cry.
Oh, don't cry. It's okay.
I was so upset for you. I was so upset for you. Like, I just remember feeling like
that. Feel like it's just like, that's the whole thing. It's like, someone asked me today, someone said to me today, why would you forgive her? Why do you keep forgiving her? And honestly, because you know what? There were parts of mine and Amzi's friendship that I know now, it was all one-sided, but at knowing that now, but prior, I missed the friend I had that used to talk to my kids. That you, like, yeah, Moon, here.
Britt, honey, that's not a friend. That's not a friend, Britt. I know you have a good heart and you wanted to believe that there was good in her. I know you wanted to believe that. That's why you kept forgiving her. But for her to go on her channel and blast you, that's not a friend. The same thing with Joe. These are not friends. They don't know the definition of friendship.
And it's like she's gonna, like, Amzi's gonna sit there and go, oh, sorry, my cat and my dog are like fighting in the background because my dog's trying to play with the kitty. But like, that's the thing. Scamzi goes on Twitter and she's been blasting me on Twitter for the last 2 days since I blocked her. And she's going to act like me doing this video, like I did this video totally unprovoked. She didn't do nothing. She's innocent. Like this, that, and the third. When, oh, shoot. There we go. When she's not innocent, you know? Like, hey, Moon.
Hi.
Hi, Moon.
How are you?
Hi, honey.
I am actually okay. So I just wanted to pop in because I know that those DMs were leaked.
Yeah.
And it's all over the place. Amzi put it in a video.
Oh my God.
Other people have now shared it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I have spoken with TT and TT has apologized, and I've told her that I'm letting it go and moving forward. She did share with me some information around where it stemmed from, at least for her and Leslie.
Yeah.
And why the conversation even happened. Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do this without getting upset, but this has been a very upsetting situation for me. I have never been a part of the drama when it came to KJP or Uni or any of that. I just happened to be friends with Steve McRae in Cheshire. Literally, that's the beginning and end of it for me. It has nothing to do with anybody else. I never watched KJP, never had an opinion on her. I never watched Uni. I never had anything to do with any of the reality TV drama channels. That's not where I came from. Where I came from was the debunking skeptic community side of it, where, you know, I found Red's Rhetoric's channel first and would watch rocket launches and stuff. And it was very meaningful and very special to me because I love space and I love science. So I come from that side of this big mess, right? I don't come from the teen mom side or from the drama reality TV side or from KJP or from Uni or from anywhere. I just happen to be friends with Steve McRae and Chesh. That's literally the beginning and then the end of it.
Yeah.
When everything was happening at the beginning of this year, and I'm not going to go into the nitty gritty of things because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's fine.
I supported Steve and Cheshire because I still support Steve and Cheshire. I don't base my feelings on people, on what other people think. I base them on how I am treated. And they have been nothing but good to me.
Yeah.
They have been there for me through thick and thin. I've never been asked to do anything unethical. I've never been asked to lie. I've never been asked to hurt anyone. I've never been asked to do anything except be myself and do my thing.
Yeah.
Right? Steve still to this day doesn't even know my real name. The only person in that group of people that knows my real name is Chesh, and that's because Chesh and I have become very close, right? So, you know, I just want to make it clear that at no point was there any part of this that I played outside of wanting to defend the people who have been there for me, and that was just Steve and Chesh. Now, in the muck of that, I did get caught up with some of you, and some of you have learned to know me because of the fact that there were tweets and conversations and side chats and stuff on streams where I actively defended my friends.
Yeah.
And I don't regret doing that. They have still been wonderful friends to me. And that's all I can say. Now, given that I didn't know about any of the inner workings behind relationships or friendships behind the scenes when it came to y'all's side of things at all. I don't know the intertwined friendships or loops or whatever at all. I wasn't a part of that. Joe, so what started with me was I started getting threats saying that, you know, that I should not be doing my special that I did end up doing on.
That was, sorry to interrupt. That was back in December, right?
Yeah, it was December, January.
Okay.
Where I was working on building this special show where I was going to showcase assault victims anonymously. They could send me their stories. I would share anonymously, and we were going to be respectful and honorable in that conversation and have a healthy conversation about it. And I started getting threats. I still have threats in Twitter that are still message requests that I didn't even accept. People telling me that as long as I was friends with Steve, I shouldn't be doing that. As long as this was going on, I shouldn't be doing that. I had threats of assault against myself and death threats.
See,
one person did not even. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off. I was just going to say, I know you're telling the truth, and we don't even know each other, but I 100% know you're telling the truth. Because when I did my very first few lives with Steve back in November and December, I got a death threat email.
So
back off and this, that, and the third. Like, I still have the email.
So I didn't even get one of the big threats that I got wasn't even in private. They actually tweeted at me. So it was public. And it literally said they could not wait to choke me
Oh my
while assaulting me and then watch me slowly die. That was the gist of that tweet. And it was a public tweet at me. It was not even something that was private.
That is so messed up.
Oh my God.
Within 2 weeks after that starting to happen, my beautiful, loving, sweet 19-year-old of a son was in a car wreck. And that night was the worst night of my entire life. I can't have any more kids. He was my only child, on the verge of 20 this year, building himself a beautiful life in college, had dreams, had aspirations. And I lost him. And when I lost him, I did not know how to react. I was in a very tough spot with that. I did not even publicly announce it. And this is what throws me off about all of it, and where Joe's getting what she's saying or anybody's getting what they're saying. I did not even publicly announce it. My boyfriend, who is known as Cross Puncher in the interweb here, Punchy for short, he was with me that night. He's actually the one who reached out to the iNetwork and told them. He's the one who reached out to several people who were our friends here in the internet to let them know. It wasn't even coming from me.
Yeah.
Because I was in a bad place. Now, given some statements that TT and them said were true, yes, there was some situations where, I would say online, I can't do this. I'm going to deactivate for a while. I need a break. And then a few days later, I'd come back. Yes. All I can tell you for sure is that how you grieve is your own personal journey. It is for nobody else to tell you. And if you don't understand that I was up and down, not quite wrapping my head around my emotions through that time, plus it was a month later that COVID happened, and then you can't go anywhere and can't do anything. The only real access to life that I had at that time was the internet.
Yeah.
And I'm in grief counseling still. Every single Thursday night at 7:30 p.m., I Skype with my grief counselor, because not only did I lose my son, but in April I lost my uncle to COVID. And then last month I lost my grandfather. And all of this has been happening amidst the drama, the leaks that affect me on a very personal level. And then also, being in quarantine and having to stay locked inside, right? Not to mention that last year I went through a divorce and uprooted my entire life. He got the house, he got everything in North Carolina, and I'm the one who had to leave and move back to my hometown. I've left everything behind in the past year and lost everything. And
It's okay.
I wasn't quite in a good place at the beginning of this year, where I probably didn't seem like I was navigating things very well, because I wasn't.
Well, and who can blame you? Honestly, I've only lost my mom. I honest to God, I could not imagine losing any of my children. Like
Right? You lost a baby.
well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like I'm not downplaying mine, like, because loss is loss, but like I could not imagine raising my baby for 19 years and then them just taken from me. Like
Oh yeah, when it all happened, I kept saying
You're
to
probably in
Punchy,
shock.
I kept saying to Punchy, how do I do this? Like, I'm never going to get that text on my phone that says, Mom, I love you. I'm never going to hear him say, hey, Mom, watch this, when he would get excited about things. I mean, those are things that I would give anything to have. I still have a voicemail that I have saved on my phone, and that I just listen to every so often to hear his voice. But going through that was the hardest experience I've ever gone through. And of course, it was right on the cusp of all of these other things to follow around what 2020 has been, right?
Yeah.
And I'm doing the best I can. And I just don't understand. I appreciate the fact that TT owned it, explained to me what happened and where her comments came from, and apologized. She did tell me that Leslie was going through some things, but that Leslie probably felt bad about it too because she got caught up in the moment. But, I'm willing to talk to Leslie and hear her out if she would ever like to speak to me.
I'm sure she would.
I'm sure she would. She does feel bad. I know she does for a fact.
And then, I just don't understand how someone can accidentally leak such a harsh thing about
Not
somebody else.
accidental.
It wasn't accidental. And that's the
No.
thing. Like, I'm not, because what I'm going to say is it's going to make it sound like I'm trying to make excuses for the other girls. But I think the difference is that I don't think they would have said those things publicly and
Right.
put those things publicly because obviously it would hurt you. I don't think they expected, because Joe had been screenshotting, like I wasn't in that specific group chat, but
Mhm.
we've seen a couple screenshots in her video where our profile pictures were different. One of the profile pictures of mine was from back in February. So she had been doing this for months, planning this.
Sick.
And like, that's the thing. I honestly feel like, unfortunately, you were collateral damage to the point where Joe just was kind of like, well, you know what? Fuck Moon's feelings. I'm going to show everyone what a bitch Leslie is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's cool that it had to happen to you. Like,
And then when it started to bite her in the butt because people got pissed.
Yeah. I
People
was
got
very upset.
people got pissed. Because Steve did not go live about the leaks on what Joe leaked because of anything other than what Joe leaked about me.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the reason he went live to begin with. And then, but I just wanted to come on here and openly let everyone know. TT has owned her part of it, explained to me in detail where it stemmed from, and apologized. And that means a lot to me. And I think that people need to I know that some people have actually gone after TT for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want that.
No.
So
They never meant to hurt you.
And I don't want that. I don't want people going after anybody over this situation at all. I don't. And I don't think anyone, will from my side, right?
Yeah. And I'm gonna say really quick, like, just for my subs, Joe is gonna do what Joe's gonna do. Like, we all know this by now, but don't harass her. She has to live with the type of person she is, and if she can go to bed every night being this type of person, then that's what you really got to feel sorry for.
Very true, Britt. Well said.
I don't know.
I hope it's therapeutic for you, Moon, to talk about it. I hope it's therapeutic for you. You have a look at all the support you have here. You do have all of us in support. If you ever need anything, you can reach out to me anytime.
And Moon, I know me and Steve have our stuff, you know what I mean? But it's never changed or swayed my opinion of you as a person, because I know me and you had very limited interactions, but when I did talk to you, it was always pleasant. You were always an amazing listener for me. I'm only on, I don't have Twitter no more, but I have Instagram. So if you ever want to talk, I'm here,
Well, I appreciate it. I'm actually I'm okay. I mean, I don't I'm not even mad about it. I'm more disheartened by it because, you know, I don't think I don't think under any circumstances is it fair to use someone's tragedy as a weapon.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, then you don't know. And you know, my sharing of what we were going through and what we were doing was limited and with reason. Um, it's not everybody's business. That's just the bottom line.
No, of course it isn't.
This is, to me, this is online, and you know, not everybody online has earned the right to know who I am in real life and where I live and what I do. And you know, because YouTube and all of this is not my day job. I have a full day job doing other things. There's a reason why I don't show myself on camera, and it is simply due to the fact that my job, you
Yeah.
know,
And
there's reasons.
oh, and honestly, you don't even have to explain that, because you know what? I wish I would have been a lot more careful. Like, even from the very beginning, I really took, like, people that I would meet online because of the person I am. Like, and this, you know, hate to bring it back to Amzi again, but this is kind of what led me to open up so quickly to Amzi, was because that's just the type of person I am.
Yeah. I'm a pretty open person once you get to know me, but until we have it like that, I'm
Yeah.
not very quick to open. And there are still very few people who have seen what I look like and know my real name and know anything about me. Although I will tell you, um, our channel, Sit Down with Debunkers, which is we do debunking of stupid conspiracy theories. We do a weekly dirt where we call out stupid people, and then we do an equality show where we talk seriously about how we bridge gaps with the LGBTQ community, with different races, different religions, different cultures. We are almost at 1,000 subs, and I did promise a face reveal at 1,000 subs. So
Throw your links. Throw your link, Moon.
Oh, yeah.
Throw your link out there.
I just commented in the chat to see if one of my mods could get your channel link, because you can't put a link in chat because you're not a mod.
it's
But,
a Sit Down with Debunkers. That's the name of the channel. So don't.
No, we'll get you to 1,000, guys. Let's get Moon to 1,000.
Is it okay, Moon, if I put your channel in the description?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's but you'll have to do Sit Down with Debunkers, not my specific channel.
Yeah, Sit Down with. Sorry, I'm just looking now.
You should be able to tell it's my channel.
Oh,
I did.
I really did appreciate what you did, Moon. How you did that thing with, you know, women that have been attacked or abused. And I really appreciated that. I did speak to you about my personal story, and I wanted to be a part of it. And I really appreciate that you've given so many women a platform to speak their truth. And I personally think talking about things is therapeutic.
Yes.
And you did that for so many women, and I'm sure you helped so many that you have no idea that you actually did help. And I think that's amazing. I think you're an amazing person.
Thank you. It means a lot. I really I want to be a beacon of light in this community, like the debunking and dramas, or not drama, but debunking and skeptic side, because so many times we see that people get lost in the muck of the drama and they forget what's important. And what's important is empowering each other, lifting each other up. And as women, we have the ability to create such a great force together when we fix each other's crowns, as opposed to pointing out that the crown is crooked, right? So I want to lift other women up. I want to support women's channels. I want to embrace a place where we as women are stronger together than we are separate. And to me, that's very important. It's important that we stop the women on women hate given you're not going to be friends with everybody, and given there are always going to be things that happen and creep up. But we can be our own worst enemy when we're so much more focused on competition and less on helping each other. And I am so focused on what can we do to lift each other up? What can we do to provide support for one another? And how can we get out of our own way and really be, instrumental in saying, this woman deserves to be heard simply because she has a voice and she has a right to be heard. We are already systematically so beaten down. I would love to see us stop beating each other down and doing it in the name of competition. It just, systemically, we are not paid as much as men. Systemically, we are not in higher positions within jobs or even in the pool for some of those jobs because we are women. How do we come together and fight those battles united as one, as opposed to just consistently competing with one another and fighting, right? So, that's what my hope is. And my hope is not only that, but that we're looking at equity and we're looking at equality and parity with men. It is not to be better than, it is to be equal and have the same amount of equity and parity as men do. And, with that, it should be across all races, all religion, and it should also be across the LGBTQ community. I mean, maybe I'm a little hippie-ish, I don't know, but I am a live and let live person and don't judge another person based on how they grieve or how they go through and navigate difficult situations. We all go through things so vastly different from one another. It is about respecting the process of another person. And you're always going to meet people who are not good for you, that are toxic for you, that you have to figure out how to navigate them out of your life. But if you could do it in a way that's healthy for you without it causing hurt and drama in the process, that's what we need to be looking to do. And for me, I think that all of us can get caught up in the drama and in the muck of things. We all do. I do too sometimes, right? I'm not perfect by any means. But I think sometimes it's just having a simple conversation like this, where, things were said that were hurtful, but I'm coming on here to say, I'm not angry about it. How can we fix this so it doesn't happen again? What can we do better so this doesn't continue to consistently happen? And what can I help you guys with to bring peace to the situation so that way you guys can all move forward, do your own thing, create good content that's going to draw in the viewers you want and help you in the process. So this hate and this drama doesn't continue. And
sorry.
It's hard to figure that out, right?
Yeah. See, I was gonna say to you, like, as soon as you started saying that, I was like, God, I feel bad now. Like, just because, like, I don't like doing this, like, I don't like going live and like having to like cry, air my stuff out, But like when you have a friend, well, someone like, Amy, Amzi, whatever, like that I thought was my friend, and like I just don't like. I've tried like three separate times to like put everything in the past. The past is the past, but like it's honestly to a point now where I just like it's so toxic that I just can't do it anymore. And after today, I might not even keep this video up. We'll see. But like,
you feel better now, Britt?
I feel better now that I got that all out, though.
Sometimes it's cathartic to get it all out, and there's nothing wrong with getting it all off your chest so that way there's nothing left to be unsaid, right? But I think once you say what you need to say, you need to quit feeding the drama. And if somebody comes back on you and starts speaking something that you find hurtful or harmful, I think it's best to turn it off and continue to put one foot in front of the other. And it may feel, you may feel that urge to say, well, that's not what happened. I need to get on and say this or do this, or Even I do that. Like I asked if I could come on to share my story, but that's just because so many on this side don't even know really who I am and what happened, and all they're hearing and seeing is this that's now been exposed. And I felt like it was a bit of an unfair representation of just who I am as a person. And I wanted to come on and just kind of explain that, here's my story. This is what happened. And this is where I am now. And I will tell you with certainty, TT, Leslie, if you guys listen to this, I'm not mad. And TT, I appreciate the honesty. And Leslie, my door is open if you ever want to reach out. Joe, if you or somebody is listening in, I'm sorry, but I feel like you did that specifically to hurt me. And then you scrambled once you figured out that it was actually causing more than just hurt for me, but it was actually causing an uproar. And I feel like there was an intent to. I feel like, Joe, that when it comes to this side of the community, when it comes to Team Skeptic, Red's Rhetoric, FTFE, people who have thousands upon thousands of subscribers, they all love me and they respect me, and none of them will tolerate me getting treated like that. And I think you had a reason for doing it, and it wasn't an accident. And I'm sorry to say, but I feel like you used me in this as collateral damage to try to make them look worse. And in the process, all you did was hurt me. So, I don't know why I'm saying I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I am moving on with my life. I'm doing great things with my channel. I am providing a voice to people who need a voice, and I'm going to continue to do so with or without anybody in my corner. Fortunately for me, I think a lot of people know me and see the genuineness in me and in my heart and want to support me through it. And I appreciate that very, very, very much.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah.
We want to support you any way we can.
And
yeah, sorry, I'm getting emotional. I don't mean to, but it's just
honestly, Moon, did you hear me like half an hour ago? Damn, I was in a blubbering basket case. So you know what?
You
Like,
guys got me crying over here.
I just honestly want to do good in the world and help people. And it just breaks my heart that people can be so disingenuous and not care about somebody else's feelings in the process of their own selfish need to get revenge, I guess is the right way to put it. And at the end of the day, I'm a good person with a good heart, but I also carry my heart on my sleeve. So it does hurt, but I'm going to bounce back, and we're going to keep doing our channel, and we're going to keep doing good things. And
and I think you're going to do awesome. Like, you know what, Moon, like you have the same type of personality. I feel like that I do, that like people can just talk to you so easily, and like even talking to you right now, like I feel like I've known you like forever. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how some people can just connect like that. And I think too, it's because we've had a lot of the same life experiences too. And if you like, I haven't watched your channel yet, but I was watching, you still go on Dick Dawson streams sometimes, right?
No. Well, as a guest and as a friend of the channel, yeah, but I primarily focus now on
yours,
my channel.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed like, that same type of content. Like, I really liked when they were talking about the autism and everything. Like, I know a lot of people have been asking me to cover that type of content, but it's hard for me to put my son out there like that, because I don't want people to weaponize him against me, like the way Amzi has and the way other people have,
That is so stupid and low. Listen, I'm just going to say this with absolute certainty. Mental health is not a weapon to be used against somebody else. It is not fair to use that as a weapon. Everybody in this journey of life experiences different things, and it is not fair to use mental health, whether it be autism, Asperger's, PTSD, or any other mental health situation. It is not okay to ever use that as a weapon towards somebody. And I will be the first person to stand up against that. I don't care who you are. I don't care if we do or don't get along. I will defend you to the core against that. That is not fair, and that is not okay. Ever.
Exactly.
Ever. It's never okay. And don't use children. There is a way to handle these situations without involving the children.
Yep.
The children are innocent people in all of this. And if you have no respect for one another and no respect for the situation, that is one thing. But when you attack somebody else's children or their parenting, you're going somewhere you should not go, because there is not a person on this planet who is perfect at parenting. There is not a person on this planet that is perfect at anything that they do. And you should have some grace, and you should grant some charity in those situations, because not everybody I didn't get a manual on how to raise my child when he was born. Nobody gets a manual. You kind of just have to live through it and figure it out as you go.
Yeah.
And I think that is abhorrent behavior and should not even be dignified with a response. And I think that, parents have to figure things out on their own. And not every parent is perfect, and you have to respect that. I mean, I certainly wasn't a perfect parent.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm sorry. I did not mean to come in here and take over your stream and start crying and everything else.
No, we wanted you to.
Honestly,
we wanted you to. We wanted to give you the platform.
Well, yeah, you're welcome to come on anytime. Like, I know.
Yeah.
After this nonsense video, like not you, of course, but me kind of blubbering about Scamzi. I really want to start going towards like different types of content. It's been so hard because I'm so goddamn pregnant right now. I don't even want to get out of bed some days.
Yeah, do you see like what's really important now, Britt? Like what's really important in life, and not what what that other person is doing,
Yeah.
And there's so many other things to worry about what's going on in life right now besides
and TT,
don't apologize.
You have absolutely been so honest with me, and I appreciate it so much. So please stop apologizing. You and I are fine. I'm not mad at you. I appreciate your transparency and honesty through the whole thing, because you could have dodged it and lied about it, but you didn't. And that means a lot to me, a lot more than you'll ever know.
You know what?
She's a good person. She really is. I've come to really like her a lot. She's really a good-hearted person.
That's one thing I can say about all those girls, like Tiffany, Adria, Leslie, and Ash. Like, I've only been really close with them since February, and honest to God, they're some of the best people. Well, actually, Leslie I've been close with since September, but whatever. They are some of the best, honest, most kind people I've ever met in my entire life.
Leslie has never tried to intentionally hurt anybody ever.
Like, and I am. Oh, I lost my train of thought, but that's okay. That happens. I got the worst pregnancy brain too. But yeah, no, Moon, if you honestly, you're welcome.
TT just said thank you for being so gracious about it, Moon.
I will.
And everyone is telling you thank you for sharing your story. Everybody's saying it in chat right now.
I will always be gracious and grant charity to anyone who's willing to be honest and own their shit and then apologize for it. And TT, you did all of that and more. And I have made it clear here on this stream that no one should be attacking you at all in the gossip my name, and I don't support that. So
Go ahead.
if you get any attacks that they're saying they're doing it in my name, then I want you to send them to me because I did not. I don't.
Look, every comment, Moon, everybody is so happy that you're sharing your story. You're going to help so many people, and I hope it helped you. You have so much support. There's 71 people in chat right now listening to you.
I really appreciate it. It takes a lot for me to come on here and talk about things.
Yeah.
I especially considering that this all came about due to some leaked
If you listen to, if you look at some of the
screenshots.
chat
But
when you're done,
I mean, just
like
publicly, I just want to
three.
say that
Go ahead.
yeah, I honestly think that I honestly believe that Joe did it just to attack me because she knows I'm well liked, and
Yeah.
and regardless of the fact that what was said in private wasn't nice and wasn't necessary, um, I think it was shared specifically to hurt me, and it is what it is. And the fact that TT was so honest with me and so transparent, she and I are good. I have no issues with TT.
Good. And I'm sure you're going to hear from Leslie too. Like she was I spoke to her. She is absolutely very beyond hurt about this, and it was just a wrong place in her head, and she would have never done something like that publicly. Like none of them would. It was so wrong and upsetting that Joe had to blast you to upset Leslie. It's just beyond.
See, and I was gonna say really quick before Moon goes too. I don't know if you were leaving or not. I had to go pee, so I missed some stuff. But I was gonna say, like, this is like a kind of like a lesson, I guess, not so much for Moon, but for me, like, you need to be careful. Like, even if you think someone is your like best friend in the whole wide world, don't ever accept abuse in a friendship. Like, it's
boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's just not worth it. If someone starts being toxic in your life, you need to just stop. And that's the hard lesson that I finally learned, unfortunately. That's taking me 3 times to learn it.
Good job, baby.
Toxicity is toxic. And it doesn't matter who's toxic. Toxicity is toxicity. And I think that the quicker we learn to cut the toxicity out and not continue to entertain it, but focus on those people who love us, support us, and want to continue to love and support us, the better off we're going to be in the long run. And I genuinely believe that there's a lot of people involved in this that are unfortunately involved as, I guess the right term here is, collateral damage. And I believe that each one of you have the power to take that power back and not continue to entertain it and not continue to allow it to hurt you or cause you harm. And
we just want Joe to stop. We just want her to stop. Like,
listen,
that's
Joe's
really
not going to stop.
So we just want her to stop.
That's the thing.
Your next step is to move on and let her continue, because she's going to continue to do what she's going to continue to do, whether you want her to stop or not. And the best thing you could do is block and ignore and move on and let her continue to dig her own grave.
Yeah, see, that's why.
And I don't mean that to be mean.
I'm not perfect, but you're right. I have streamed many hours because I just want her to stop blasting TT, and I want her to stop blasting Leslie and Adria, and I just want her to stop. So I just thought, like, I was going to try and get her to stop, because I know Leslie's not a confrontational person. She doesn't want to be involved in her drama. So sometimes I feel she never has told me to speak up for her. I've only done it on just because I wanted to, because I feel like I have to. Like,
well, yeah,
I feel like she's like a little sister to me. And I feel like I have to like take up for her because she's not a very confrontational person. And I'm probably wrong too, because, you know, two wrongs don't make a right. But I just figured I can shut her up. And it looks like that's what happened, because now there's 5 people and her channel is dead. So
yeah. And I think you know what, too, Lindsay, like I think because I finally just had to stop watching Joe's videos because she kept talking about my kids and my husband.
yeah.
And it's the same thing with Amzi. Like I know after today, because I've been through this before, she's gonna go on Twitter, make videos for months and months and months and months. But the best thing you can do for those types of people is just not say shit about them and move on and talk about other things. That's what pisses them off the most.
But that's why we stay off. That's why I tell everybody to stay off Twitter, Britt. You know?
I can't even make a Twitter.
I know. I don't have one either. I don't go on Twitter. I don't know anything that's happened on Twitter. I don't want to know, and I don't care.
I do need to hop off here because I am still working and I have a conference call in about 14 minutes. But thank you for allowing me on to share my story and to kind of throw it out there to the public what I believe occurred, and that I don't want TT or Leslie to get any flack for the linked screenshot. As far as I'm concerned, we've worked through it. There's been honesty and transparency through that. I'm not angry about it, and I don't want that to happen.
That's sweet, man. That's sweet.
Thank you very much for having me come on. I do appreciate it. I'm going to get back to work and I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much.
It was great talking to you, girl.
You did good. You did really good, Moon.
Thanks. I'll talk to y'all later.
Bye, hon.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
Oh, you still there? Okay, you're there.
Is your heart still in your chest, Britt?
Oh, I was like in tears.
I know. Oh my God. My heart's like in my stomach still, guys.
It's just like, it just goes to show that like, this isn't like a game. Like, that's why, you know, when
she thinks it's a game. That's the problem. Yeah. These are people's lives. She's messing with people's lives.
Yeah.
Like poor Moon has to come on here and explain something that she never wanted to speak about that she's going through. Like, come on. Like, what? Come on. Like, you have to draw the line somewhere. There has to be a line that, and we all know as YouTubers, like I'm not a YouTuber or whatever, but you know, I come around here and there and you guys are all my friends. But we all know that line we don't speak, that you just don't cross. We all know that. Oh, yeah. And Amzi and Joe, like they cross it over and over and over. And I know I get mad, and Moon is right. I shouldn't like keep going back at her, but it's just like I gotta stick up for, you know, you, Britt, and Kayla, and you guys are pregnant, and you guys don't need this crap. And people like Moon and Leslie, who is not going to speak on it because that's just not the person she is.
Yeah, and see, like that's the thing. Like, she's after today, I'm done, and it's really sad that I couldn't just have blocked her and her just leave me be. It's the fact that she does these things and then she like you said, she crosses the line. But not only does she cross the line, she stomps on it, pulls her pants down, and takes a big shit all over it because she.
Yeah, she does. We've talked about this multiple times, and I told you, like, just dead her. Like, she's nothing in your life anymore. She can't hurt you, Britt, if you don't care.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Like, I get so mad at myself because I allow this to happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's my decision when she creeps up in one of my DMs. I'm sorry, sob story, this, that, and the third. That's me. That falls for it, And as of today, as of 2 days ago when I blocked her that morning, I'm not giving her the power to hurt me anymore.
There you go.
Like, she can say what she wants. She can spread whatever lies she wants,
That's
I
what I say about Joe. Like, she can't hurt me because I don't give a crap what she has to say. But I know she's hurting Leah, and I know she's hurting you, and I know she's hurting Kayla and Bubba and everybody. And that's what makes me like. And she can't stop talking about Leslie. Like, she thinks she's going to take Leslie down. Leslie's going to keep rising, and
Oh
you're
yeah.
going to keep moving on, and you're going to take care of your kids, and you're going to have your baby, and you're going to have your little girl, and you have your life together. And look at her life.
Oh yeah.
Look at the both of them. Look at their lives.
Right. Speaking of little girl, I was gonna say, sorry, my freaking allergies are terrible.
But you have, like, you also do have an excuse. We'll give you the emotional excuse because your hormones are all over the place, and that's not your fault at the moment. So, like, I could understand, like, your emotions being, you're mad, you're angry, you're sad, you're crying, you're laughing, and it really, we can give you a pass on that being so pregnant. Like, but you should really, like, take my advice for the last time. I'm going to give it to you.
Oh,
Stop caring. Be done. It's done. She can't hurt you anymore if you don't care about her.
Yeah. No, exactly.
You have too much to lose. That's the point.
I
don't have anything to lose. I can run my mouth. Leslie has a channel. You have a family. You have a baby on the way. Kayla has a baby on the way. Leah has, her personal life involved. I don't have anything to lose. So I can run my mouth, but I know you guys have things to lose in this. I don't.
100%. And
I'd rather her attack me. I'd rather Joe attack me than you guys.
Aw, see, I would hate that too because then
doesn't bother me.
I'm protective of y'all as well. Like,
it doesn't bother me, Brent. No sweat. See? Wiping the dust off my shoulder. She don't bother me. She can say my name 100 times. She can say whatever she wants about me. It does not bother me.
Yeah. I was going to say too, really quick, my Doppler came in that Leslie, TT, Adria, and Ashley all pitched in. They bought me a Doppler, but where is
What's that?
It's this. It is, here, where's my camera? It's a little machine that you turn it on, and you can hear the baby's heartbeat, but it only comes with like a headphone jack. So I bought a radio today.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna use it live today, and so you guys could hear the heartbeat, but it needs size D batteries, so I have to go get batteries. So I was thinking I might come back later, and then we can all hear the heartbeat. We all hear.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would love to hear the baby. So now you want to name her Raven? We're done with Autumn?
Yeah, I like Raven.
I like Raven too. I think that's more suiting for your daughter. Would be more like a Raven than an Autumn, because she's gonna be a big mouth. She's gonna be a big mouth just like you. She's gonna be all sassy like you. So I think like Raven is more suitable than like Autumn.
See, you know what? I was totally thinking. Like, I was thinking if she comes out and she's dark haired, dark eyes like her mom, I'll definitely pick Raven. But if she comes out and she's looks like her dad, blonde hair, blue eyes, like
but they change. They change. Like the eyes can change, the hair color. My sister came out with bright red hair, then went blonde, and then went brown.
That's true actually, because Wesley
blue eyes sometimes stick and sometimes they don't. So you can't really go by that. But she's your daughter. I think, my personal opinion, she's more of a Raven than an Autumn.
Yeah, I think so.
But she's gonna be like a sassy frass. She is. So.
Ooh, I like Rain too.
I told you, Rain. That was my pick.
I didn't think of that. Well, can you call her Ray for short? Like Raven, Rain, Raven.
Rain was my first pick. That was my very first pick.
Oh, Kayla. I gave Kayla the name Mateo for a baby boy, and she's in love with it. I love the name Mateo. I love it. Oh, Adria just came on. She's like, Adria's a good name. So is
I like names like Kaya. I love the name Kayla. I like names like Kaya or like like I like Lorraine was my pick. I still stick by it. Like my cat is Lily Rain.
See,
like,
I was on the phone. This is it, TT.
That's cool. That was so nice of them to do that. I didn't even know. I would have helped.
They pitched in. You know what? They paid for this May 2nd. They paid for it. And because of the pandemic and it coming from the States, it didn't get here until 2 days ago.
That's cool.
Yeah, just it took 3 months because the border.
Wait, didn't you played me? I've heard the heartbeat before.
Oh yeah, I have the heartbeat. Whenever I go to the doctors, we I'll record it because Tom can't come to the doctor's appointments right now. The only thing
Really?
is I can't record in my ultrasounds, but I always get
because of the pandemic or because of his job.
No, because of the pandemic, they won't let him in. When you have a doctor's appointment, it's only the mom right now.
What?
And even when I have,
That's not right.
Yeah,
it takes two.
Yeah, even when I have my C-section, he's not going to be allowed in the operating room, and he's only allowed at the hospital for the first 6 hours after she comes out.
And she's probably so upset about that. It's his baby too. I don't know why they would keep the dad out. Like, you need him too.
You know what really doesn't make sense? It's like
they're gonna leave you there alone. Like, you need him too.
Like, I'm gonna have to stay because usually when I have a C-section, I'm usually in the hospital for about 3 days. It depends on like how the baby's doing too, because with Corbin was born with a hole in his heart. It fixed itself, thank God. But we had to stay there for about we were in the hospital for about 2 weeks with Corbin.
Hopefully he can get in and get out.
Yeah, so I'm hoping she comes out perfect because my C-section is on Halloween. So she's gonna be a Halloween baby.
I have a feeling she's gonna come first before that. That's my I feel like she's gonna come out before that.
You better not.
Don't you want her out of there as fast as possible?
It is possible.
I said as fast as possible. Don't you want her out as fast as possible?
No, I want her to stay in at least until 37 weeks, because any earlier than that's
premature.
Yeah. And Wesley was born at 34 weeks. He was really premature, so we had to stay there. Well, not really premature, but like compared to some babies. But he was like 4 pounds when he was born, and
that's small. It's small.
Yeah, and the nice thing, Donut said, don't let them talk you into vaccines. Actually, here, they don't get vaccines until they're 2 months.
I'm all for vaccine. Like, babies need to, babies are so, what's the word?
Fragile.
Yeah, they're so fragile. I feel like any way they can protect them from the world and just anything, dust, dirt, just like anything like out in the world that's gonna hurt their little baby lungs and stuff, like, I think is good to do.
Leah's yelling at me. I was like, Leah, I gotta charge my phone. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna go run downstairs and grab my charger. I'll be a sec.
Leah, will you drop that link again, babe? For me, I can't do it through my phone while I'm on here. Yeah, I charge your phone. I'm on 23%, guys. I'm like holding it here on 23%.
Look at this.
That was very sweet of you, Sunny, and I'm really sorry for your loss. I didn't know.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sunny. We love you.
I feel that was really good that you came on here and and got to get it out. I think that really helped her. That was good.
Yeah, I'm really happy she came on.
Me too. Even though you guys both are making me like want to like cry my eyes, both of you together, making me like over here like, oh God. Oh,
I know, honestly.
But I think that it was therapeutic for you. I know you needed to get it out, and I knew that you would feel better after you got it out. And I know that made her feel better. You could tell by when she started the conversation to when she got off. So, and I know when I say how I feel, or if I have something inside that's like burning me, and once I get it out, I kind of, you release that, and you feel like a little better, even if it doesn't fix anything. Sunny said, "Thank you, Britt."
Oh, I'm going to say thank you, Noelle and Chris. You guys didn't have to do that. I appreciate it, though.
What happened?
They sent me some money in my PayPal.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it come through. Thank you for everybody who PayPal Britt.
I don't have my PayPal hooked up to like show when someone donates. I don't know how to do that. Like, you know how Jason does it? I'm like, how Jason does it?
Well, it's through StreamYards, I thought, does it.
Yeah, and it's Streamlabs that does it.
Well, I'm sure saying thank you is good enough.
Yeah. I feel like this was a good stream. Like,
me too.
What? I'm sorry to some of you because, like, I don't like to do this.
Don't even apologize, Britt. Nobody needs that.
It's just like, well, you guys know the last time I had her on with me trying to hash stuff out, it's just like talking to a wall. Because unfortunately, until Amzi, Amy, whatever she wants to go by these days, until she works on herself and starts to love herself, she's not going to love anybody.
Girl, bye. She ain't learned nothing. She just keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again.
And you know what, Joan, you people, she's going to do the same thing to you guys. Don't think she won't.
Oh, sure, of course. Like anybody that's trusting Joe, like get a brain in your head. What are you freaking people doing? Like, look at all these people she's hurting. Look, you got Britt crying on stream. You got Moon crying on stream. Leah's freaking daughter. Like, what? You're sick in the head. You're disgusting. I don't know how you sleep at night. I'm sorry. Even if I fell out, let's just say, for instance, Britt, okay, babe, for instance, if me and you fell out and I got upset with you for something, I would never like blast our personal conversations. I would never, ever, ever even think about doing something like that. Recording us talking or taking screenshots of our conversations, that wouldn't even come across my mind to do that to somebody and then hurt everybody else in between.
It's just because you're a good person, like the rest of us, like I can't see you ever doing anything like that, just like me. Like, that's one thing. Yes, I did a live about her today, but the difference between this and the difference between what Amzi does is she brings it to a whole nother level of hatred and involves your family, involves your children. Like it's
despicable.
Yeah.
Disgusting. It's disgusting because there is unspoken rules in the YouTube world that we don't really need to say. You don't talk about people's family. You don't talk about people's children. You don't bring in their children into YouTube. You want to make a video and attack somebody? That is the YouTube world. You know what I mean? If you're going to be in it, then you should expect that. And now that I've jumped in it, I expect it. You know what I mean? And like I'm expecting it. I was being called horse face all day today by somebody.
Oh, you're beautiful.
I mean, but I expect it now. You know, I put myself in front of the camera, so I expect it. But I really don't have anything to lose. I don't have children that people could attack or CPS to come to my house, and
You're blind.
like it's just me. So they can attack me all they want because it's not gonna hurt me. But they know how to get to you, and to just stoop to that kind of level to try and get a mother child taken away, plus just putting you under the stress, being pregnant just already is just not cool. That's the last thing you need right now. Like, the pandemic is not enough stress on everybody as it is right now.
Honestly, it's
You have a baby, Britt. You have a baby in your stomach, and this woman is trying to make you so crazy that you could lose your baby. Like, if that doesn't sink into your head, I hope it does now.
No, I know. Like, honest to God, you guys, oh man, if I ever forgive that woman, can someone just please come to Canada?
I swear to God, I will fly there and smack you upside your head. I'm not even joking at this point. I will just get on a plane, fly to Canada, get off, smack you upside your head, and get back on the plane and leave. Kiss the kids, get on the plane and leave.
You'll be like, hey boys, I just need to smack your mom real quick.
Please stand by while I smack the crap out of your mom. I'll be on my way. Here's your train, Wesley.
I could just see Wesley be like, don't hurt my mommy. That's my mommy.
Well, I would give him his train first, so then he would be occupied while I'm smacking the crap out of you.
Oh, right now.
3 strikes, you're out, baby. 3 strikes, okay? 3 strikes. She had 3 strikes. That's it. You're out of the old ball game.
Oh, mommy's okay.
Just because she keeps changing her name doesn't mean she changed the person she is.
And that's the thing. Like, she acts like she's this big and bad. Oh, I'm from Cali. I'm so big and bad. Oh yeah. Honestly, Lauren, I know that. I just said that. Like, it's 100% my fault for falling for her crap the last 3 times. Like, it's 100% my fault. And hell yeah. Like, did I know something like this was going to happen? Not to the extent that she went, but hell yeah, I knew she was going to fuck me over. Like I said to TT on the phone, I was like, like, I give it like 2-3 days or something. I can't remember what I said, Tiff, but it was
I gave it 3 hours. How about that?
Yeah. And sure enough, as soon as I, started realizing, why am I trying to be friends with this chick again, and blocked her, first thing
you lost your mind
on Twitter, like
temporary insanity.
And I know, Lauren, I know you're not
temporary insanity.
Yeah, it's honestly,
I think the pandemic has made everybody a little crazy, to be honest. But Amzi and Joe were like this before the pandemic, so no excuses given there. Yeah. Everybody like my new sheets?
They're cute. I thought that was
finally. It's about time they came. Finally.
I did think that was a pillow at first.
I've been waiting forever. Yeah, no, it's my sheet set, my new sheet set. This is my new robe too, because I'm the girl with 1,000 robes. Because Goodwill opened, so I ran in there like a maniac and grabbed all the robes off the rack and ran out.
No.
And I was mad at Jason, so he couldn't say, like, no, we can't go in there. He had to say yes to me the whole day. So I was like, oh, Goodwill's open? Let's rock it. It's all I do is sit in my house in my robes, so I might as well stock up. I'm glad you feel better now, though.
I do. And, like, I'm glad that, oh, I touched something. I'm glad, and I feel like now I've figured out, TT just said that. TT said, You've got to figure out what keeps drawing you back. Don't beat yourself up. It's a cycle. You've got to break it, and you will. And you know what? That's what it is. I realized today that the thing that keeps bringing me back to wanting to be her friend is I thought she was my friend. I thought she was worthy of forgiving, worthy of, I just want people like, this is what I'd say to my husband. I would say, this is like, babe, because my husband did not want me to talk to her again. Like, I would literally go,
I think.
Yeah.
How many times have we had this conversation already?
Yeah, I would literally say
I
to her,
told Britt, I said, Britt, if you want an abusive friend, I'll make videos about you. I will trash talk you. I will come put you down on a video, and I'll smack you around a little bit if you want an abusive friend. I can be that abusive friend for you. That's what I always tell Britt. Like,
yeah,
if you want an abusive friend, I'll give you one.
I literally, though, like, I would say to Tom, I would say, no, like, you don't understand. Like, she really is a good person. Like, she just has bad days. She just needs this. She just, but that's all bullshit. That, like, she is, there's something mentally deranged with her that there is no help for her. And unfortunately, it doesn't matter if I'm her friend. It doesn't matter if I'm not her friend. She's still going to do these things to people, do things to me behind my back, call CAS on me, threaten to call CAS on other people. And it's just like, enough is enough,
I'm glad your eyes are wide open, finally. I'm sorry it had to get to this point, but I mean, I tried to make sure it didn't get to this point, but, sometimes you need to live and learn,
I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
You guys are being so cute. Thank you guys for trying to make me feel better. Somebody wrote, horses are beautiful.
Okay, Stina, I'm going to read. Stina said, the thing that makes you want to be her friend isn't who she really is, or if it's the side of her that doesn't seem to balance out the vindictive side. No, exactly. And Lauren said, Amzi stayed out of the drama for life. She had someone giving her good advice, and as soon as that person friendship ended, she made up for lost time and got involved in the drama times 10, worse than before. No, 100%, Lauren. Honestly, I'm not going to say Kayla, but someone did tell me that Amzi confided in this one person and told this one person that she did call CPS on me. And, whoever this person is, like,
where do they think that's going to go, though? Like, where do they think that's going to go? You have a nice home. You're always with your children. You guys are doing great as a couple through the pandemic. You've been taking your kids to camp and swimming in the pool. Yeah. And where do they really think it's going to go? To call Canada.
The thing that's really messed up is that if let's say
you notice I'm not saying what I really want to say. You notice,
I know.
You guys know I'm not saying what I really want to say.
You know what, though? It's because we're way better people. That's why.
I'm not going to give her that because I'm not going to say what I really want to say. But she knows. She knows how I feel. And you know what I want. You guys all pretty much know probably what I want to say. Yeah. But I'm not going to do it.
It's really sad because, Amy, Amzi, whatever, you
had 20 personalities.
You had an amazing friend in me, and then you had amazing friendships in Lauren and Chris.
I truced with her. I even made a truce with her. Yeah, I told her I would truce with her. If she would leave you alone, I would have a truce with her. Yeah. And look what she did. So she just ruined our truce. Yeah. Amzi, you just busted it.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, you literally fucked over me, Chris, and Lauren, who were actual, like, I can't speak for Lauren and Chris, but I know they were probably just as amazing as friends as I was to you. And you throw it away for what? Well, for Chris and Lauren, you threw it away for Matt Bear and herpes, which why? And for me, I don't even know. I like it's just like
It's her loss, though. It's her loss. She lost you as a friend, and I know deep down it's hurting her, and she's using anger to cover up the hurt. But she made her bed. You know what to say. She made her bed. Now she got to lie in it. And if she's lying it with Matt Bayer, good for them. You know what I mean? Good for that. Look, miserable people want to make other people miserable. You understand that? When you're a miserable person and you're a hurt person and you're a miserable person and you don't have happiness in your life, you want to bring others down with you. And you can't let them win and let them bring you down to the place where they are. She can maybe one day better herself. It's going to take a lot, but if she really wants to, she can. But, you know, that's going to take a long time. It's not going to be tomorrow or next month or 6 months from now, maybe a year from now, you know. But she's got to do the work, and I don't think she thinks that she is the person that everybody else sees.
Yeah.
The same thing with Joe. They're like delusional. They don't see the kind of people that they are. They blame others. Like Joe has said, TT's fault, Adria's fault, Leslie's fault, Britt's fault, Leah's fault, and Lindsay's fault. No, honey, it's Joe's fault. Joe brought Joe's channel down. Joe lost Joe's friends. Joe's channel is dead because of Joe. You started this, Joe. You started it. And sorry, I want to finish it, but you started it. You need to remember that.
And then, like, you know, that's the same thing with Amzi. She's, Leslie's the reason my channel, blah, 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 blah. No, man.
Leslie?
Yeah, she blames Leslie for her channel going to shit. When it's like...
Did Leslie make that video?
Yeah, no.
Did Leslie throw screenshots out there? No. Did Leslie share any conversations? Is she mental?
I can look and...
She makes me want to bang my head into the wall, guys. Like, Joe makes me want to bang my head into the wall. She can't even figure out how to smack concealer on her face. Do you really think she can have a friendship? She can't understand how to put foundation and go like this? Like... Did you not see for 40 minutes she couldn't figure out how to put foundation on? For 40 minutes, Britt.
What? Sorry. I was typing.
She couldn't figure out, Joe couldn't figure out how to put foundation on for 40 minutes. She couldn't figure out how to put it on her hand and do like this. Like, what? Like, what is wrong with... Oh my God, it makes me want to bang my head into this freaking concrete wall. I swear to God. You guys wonder why I chain smoke. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I swear to God. Unbelievable. These people are unbelievable to me. Like, do you have a brain in your head? Like, is there half a brain, 1/4 of a brain, any brain? Like, yeah, it's all Leslie's fault that you destroyed your channel. It's all Leslie's fault that you made every single one of your subs and mods leave. It's Leslie's fault. It's TT's fault. We're all going to make shirts. It's TT's fault. TT's fault.
It's always TT's fault, my fault, or it's either my fault, TT's fault, or it's either Lauren's fault. We're the three, and Leslie. We're the four who, it's always our fault. Elle said, Britters, I want everyone to go online and chat and have fun, including Amzi. After the stream, just ignore the drama. 100%. Honestly, Lauren, that's what I'm going to do. Like, I hated that I had to do this today, but I felt like, you know, especially now that I'm on camera because I look like hell, but like, I had to do it, you know? Like,
I would tell you to bubble yourself if I thought that. You don't. You always come on here looking cute with your little Cabbage Patch face. I would tell you, I would message you, bubble yourself, girl. No, you're good.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm so behind the chat. Like, I'm way behind. Chrissy C said to me, horses are beautiful.
They are.
Thank you, Chrissy C. And TT said something that was really sweet that I wanted to read somewhere back up here. I was trying to give Moon, I was trying not to screw up the chat, so I wasn't really reading. And I was trying to calm Brit down at the same time. I was kind of doing like 18 things at once. I don't know, TT, I know you said something really nice to me and about me being a good person, and I saw it, and thank you so much. I do appreciate it, and I really adore you. I've come to adore you too. Like, look at your support. Like, we had like a 70-something people in here, Britt. When Moon was just on, we had 70-something people in here.
Yeah.
They all came for you. They all came for you.
No, I know.
To support you. So you don't need one bad friend versus 56 right now good friends.
Freaking TT, sorry. I love you. I'm trying to be serious, but then TT.
I do too. I love TT.
TT goes in the comments, I'm going to need you to pay me $100 to deliver it. You know, shipping charge.
Yes, thank you for your gift. Now can you pay me to get it?
Yeah.
Oh, unbelievable. I swear to God. I swear to God. Thank you for spending $100 to ship me a gift. Thank you for paying all the gifts. Now pay me to get my gift. What?
You'll come say hi? Come here. You'll come say hi? Here, you say hi.
Rascal. Look, he's looking.
Yeah.
Look, he's looking. Rascal.
Who's that?
Oh, look, he's looking.
Now he's
so
gonna go look for you.
Oh, one day, Rascal, when the pandemic ends, I'm gonna come.
He is gonna be for dog hair. He's gonna be such a good big dog brother.
Yeah, no, he is. He's gonna protect the baby for sure.
He's shedding bad though.
He's gonna protect Rain. I know, my cats are too. I can't even touch my cats. Like, and then I touch all over my nose, and my nose is itchy. That's why I'm glad I have silky sheets now, because the hair doesn't stick with silky sheets. So that's why I roll with silky sheets.
I know my allergies have been like really bad because I'm allergic to him. And like, because he's shedding, and the doctor was like, does he sleep in your bed? Because me and Wesley sleep in the bed together.
Yes.
It was like, no.
Yeah.
He's like, yes, he does. I was like,
you
what?
should never lie to your doctor, Britt.
I was just like, my dog doesn't sleep in my bed. Like, oh God, him and the cat all the time. Rascal, the kitty doesn't want to.
I know. I have literally me in my bed, my dog in my bed, which is just a Yorkie. She's not that big, and 3 cats in my bed. 3 cats, a dog, and me. And I have like a king size bed, and I have one little corner. The one little corner that you see me in is all I have in a king size bed. And when Jason gets in the bed, forget it. I'm like pushed out of the bed.
Oh my gosh. Wesley last night was like sleeping completely sideways. So like I didn't even have a pillow. I had to go, and then Rascal was at the end of the bed. So I had to at one point sleep on the floor. And then I fell asleep on the floor for like half an hour. And then Wesley, Mommy, you come in bed and sleep with me now. And I was like, well, you were hogging the bed, Bob. Like, what do you want me to do?
You can get a little side, what do you call them, little rollaways that you can throw beside the bed. And because now you're going to have Baby in the bed, Wesley in the bed, Rascal in the bed, Elvis in the bed.
We actually, we have to switch bedrooms because Tom has a bigger, like he has the master bedroom with Corbin, and then
no, not him and Corbin and you and everyone else.
Yeah. So now
No.
it's probably going to be, it's going to be me, Wesley, Corbin, the baby, and the dog all in the master bedroom. And then Tom's probably going to be all by himself. Like, it sucks.
No, he's gonna have to take one of the kids. He's gonna have to take at least one kid and one animal to bed with him.
He takes the cat and Corbin normally.
There you go. There you go. But the cat, you're gonna have to keep the cat away from the baby for a minute. You know that, right?
Oh, no. Actually, you know what? My cat, with all of my kids, well, not my two oldest, but my two youngest, Elvis has always been amazing with baby.
No. I'm not saying because of that. I'm saying because they go in the litter box. They can't go in the litter box, then go near the baby.
Oh, yeah. No. Elvis is like, he's funny because when the baby first comes home, he's like snotty at it. Like he looks at it, smells it, and he's like, what is this? And then by like a couple days later, he's like
so protective.
Them. Like
yeah.
Elvis probably won't let the dog near the baby. Because when Elvis is laying on my baby belly and the dog tries to come near to smell the belly, he'll like swat at him. Like he's like, that's my baby.
Yeah, my little 1-year-old kitten, she's the one that rolls to have everyone else. My little kitten Chloe came up in this house and she's a little cat. She like doesn't grow. She's like gonna be a miniature cat or something. She doesn't grow. She's the half the size, maybe 1/4 the size of Elvis, and she runs all the other cats and the dog and me.
Oh, dang. But yeah, guys, it's already 2:30. I still have to go grocery shopping and pick up baby clothes and all that. So I'm probably going to hop off. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm tired.
You streamed long enough. It was a good stream, a really good stream.
Yeah, no, honestly, it was very therapeutic.
No, thank you. Thank you for letting me be a part of it. I really loved it.
Honestly, not a problem. And I want to thank everyone that's in the chat right now. I'm going to try and name some of you. Noelle, Heather, Titi, Leah, Lauren, Chrissy, Rebecca, Sunny, Donut, Jackie, Stina, and 40. I'm not going any further because I'm not
Chrissy C.
I think I said TT. I thought I said TT.
Chrissy C.
Oh, right. Chrissy C.
Can you do one thing for me? I promised I would do this.
What?
Karina is blocked. KARREENNA.
Really?
She's blocked. I told her I would fix it. She can't talk.
I'll look because I swear I went through my block list the other day and unblocked a lot. Like I blocked.
No, I told her to put a message to see if I see it. No, she's definitely blocked.
Okay. Oh yeah, Lauren. Before I go, Lauren, you haven't done anything to Amzi, and that's the thing. For some reason, when you're friends with Amzi and you don't want to be friends with her anymore, and you realize who she is, you can't just have a clean break. She's got to go and blast you everywhere. She's got to try and fit in with people again, like Little Red and Joan. And
let Joe keep her. Let Joe keep her. Joe keep her. That's what I say.
But yeah, guys, everyone say thank you to Lindsay for being here.
I had to jump on right when you called. I was like, I pulled my hair out of my nasty ponytail and I came a running.
I needed you though. I know. I
saw it. As soon as the tears started coming, I went and got ready anyway. I was like, I don't care what she says. I'm going in. I'll always be ready for you right here when you need me.
I love you guys. Lisa, I love you too. Thanks for being here. But all right, guys, I'm out.
All right, guys. Love you guys. Thanks for everybody being here. A really good stream. That was awesome.
Yeah, I had a great time. Love you guys.
Me too.
Karina, I'm sorry. I will unblock you 100%.